Imagine the impact you make on the earth and the footprints you leave behind. Imagine living in a community where every person is inspired to connect with nature every day. Imagine feeling a sense of belonging in the natural world and playing, recreating, learning new skills without limits. This is our vision for the future.
In the 1950s, a visionary group of community leaders saw how land was being developed and realized that important natural resources were quickly disappearing. Recognizing that this would negatively impact the overall health and livelihood of the region, Three Rivers Park District was born out of their passion for nature and a vision for the future. For more than 60 years, we have remained true to our mission, and today we manage nearly 27,000 acres of parkland, and we welcome more than 12.5 million visitors each year. While our past practices have undoubtedly been successful, utilizing that same approach moving forward does not guarantee a successful future. Our community is changing, and so are the needs of the community members. We are at a critical time where we must recognize and embrace these changes to protect our natural resources and serve all of our community members moving forward. Our 2040 System Plan is a strategic vision that will guide our work in the next 20 years. The plan calls for establishing a system of offerings as diverse as the natural resources it's intended to protect. It recognizes that people are at different places on their journey connecting with nature, and it calls for us to create a culture of inclusivity so everyone will feel invited and welcome at Three Rivers. With this in mind, our vision is that every person can connect with nature every day. This is an ambitious vision, but we're up for the challenge. To make it happen, we'll need to work together with partners and community members and be willing to do things differently. As part of our 2040 System Plan, we've identified 3 goals that will help us achieve this vision. You belong here, parks matter, and lead by example. The objectives and actions connected to each of these goals will help guide our decisions and set our priorities for the next 20 years, and will ultimately help us ensure that everyone in our community can connect with nature every day.
We know our communities are changing. They are becoming more racially and ethnically diverse, and our community members are getting older. To truly help everyone connect with nature, we need to embrace new ideas and be willing to change in order to foster a sense of belonging and make sure everyone feels welcome at Three Rivers. Building relationships and connections with new and growing communities will help us inspire environmental stewardship and remain relevant to future generations. This is why our first and possibly most important goal is you belong here.
While we will offer something for everyone, our primary focus will be on introducing new users to our parks, trails, and programs. We will put a greater emphasis on enhancing and developing introductory offerings like hiking, fishing, biking, and camping, helping connect new users to nature in comfortable and convenient ways. We will also continue our commitment to building and maintaining relationships. We will listen to and learn from our partners and community members to better understand their needs and interests. By working together, we will remove barriers that make participation challenging and will make our parks, trails, and programs more enjoyable for everyone.
Our impact on the community is much greater than simply providing outdoor recreation and education. Our parks and trails are essential to healthy and vibrant communities, which reinforces our second goal, that parks matter.
By working with partners and broadening our focus, we will expand our natural resources protection efforts to include buffers around and habitat corridors between our most significant natural areas. We will prioritize the protection and restoration of natural resources to ensure they are available for future generations to enjoy.
También trabajaremos con organizaciones para integrar Three Rivers directamente en las comunidades que servimos. Together, we will identify opportunities to create new parks and regional trails to ensure that all people have convenient access to high-quality natural resources, ahora y en el futuro.
Our final goal is to lead by example. This applies to everything that we do. It means that we'll be intentional and innovative in meeting the needs of today while anticipating and protecting the needs of tomorrow. We will continue to provide a wide range of offerings and natural settings for people to enjoy, but we'll focus on developing bridging and partnership parks to help introduce people to nature closer to their homes.
Leading doesn't mean that we need to do all of the work alone. we are committed to convening teams of partnering agencies, public organizations, private businesses, and community members to develop new ways of working together to protect our natural resources and better serve all of our communities. By setting clear priorities, investing in our resources, and sharing our knowledge, we will fulfill our stewardship responsibilities and leave a legacy for others to follow.
Our 2040 system plan will not be achieved overnight. Think of it as a marathon, not a sprint. True success will rely on our ability to collaborate, listen, learn, and adapt. As an important part of our community, we look forward to working with you. Together, we can ensure that every person can connect with nature every day.